Hey, what's going on there, friends? My name is M53 and welcome to my brand new Let's Play of Castlevania Portrait of Ruin for the Nintendo DS. Previously, I did a Let's Play of Castlevania Order of Ecclesia, and just as I was beginning my Let's Play of that game, the game, along with two other Castlevania games that were released on the DS, got remade into the Castlevania Dominus Collection. The moment that the Dominus Collection came out, I went ahead and bought myself Portrait of Ruin and Dawn of Sorrow for the DS individually. It doesn't make much sense. So here I am playing Portrait of Ruin on the DS and not the Dominus Collection. I do intend on LPing the Dominus Collection, but for now we're going to be LPing Portrait of Ruin on the DS. So let's go ahead and start a new game. As of recording this video, I have not finished this game, but I have played far enough to where I have a basic understanding of what the game is like. So, alright, let's go ahead and start ourselves a new game here. One really cool thing about this game is you can actually customize an emblem here. So I guess what I can do here is I can just do this, do a kind of an homage to the Mario emblem in Mario games, but yeah, we're gonna go with this. That whip! There's no mistaking it! You're Jonathan Morris! Good eye! And you are? Ah, forgive me, I am Vincent Doran. By order of the church, I have been awaiting you. To think that the master of the legendary vampire killer would come here, a blessing indeed. Too bad you can't actually use it. Charlotte, can't you even pretend to play along for once? Well, that's the truth, isn't it? You can't lie to a priest. What? Are you suggesting that whip is a fake then? It's true, I can't use the vampire killer. This whip wasn't actually passed down through my family. You've heard of the Balemount family, haven't you? Why, of course I have. They've used that whip for generations to destroy Dracula. And that family is related to the Morris family by blood. Been doing your research, huh? Unfortunately, the fact is, we're not the true successors. No problem, though. I've won every battle till now without the whip. Not one loss. Lucky you have me to help you. Yes, I was wondering about that. And you are? Well, excuse me. If you're from the church, then remember this. I am Charlotte Allen. Charlotte? I've heard that name before. Charlotte? Oh! You must be the great magician everyone's been talking about. Great, you say? Unbelievable! To think that she was a mere child. Oh, well, I mean, such a lovely young lady. You heard that, Jonathan? She called me Lovely. So anyway, Vincent, you got some business with me. Oh, yes, I do. I have been ordered to assist you in your quest. I brought potions with me, but well, what? It's a matter of economics. He wants to pay you, right? Well, if you insist. Sure, no problem. I think we can take care of that. I could care less. But more importantly, the castle. Is that really Dracula's castle? No one has seen Dracula thus far. However, the church insists that it is indeed Dracula's castle. No doubt about it, this castle is pulsing with dark magical power. I can't imagine it's anything but the castle of Lord Dracula that I studied in the books. Sounds like fun. Come on, better get going then, Charlotte. Right with you. Be careful, I'll search for a safe place. I'll meet you inside. Godspeed. Alright then. So, yeah. Welcome to gameplay. As soon as we head inside, welcome to the entrance of the castle. So, as tradition to a lot of Castlevania games, a lot of Castlevanias tend to take place in one large area, which is, of course, Dracula's castle. So right off the bat, we get introduced with some abilities here. You can call it. So this introduces a very unique mechanic called the partner mechanic. So as you can see, Portrait of Ruin is a very unique game. Okay, first off, hold on here. I need to go ahead and adjust some stuff real quick. Okay, this is good enough for me, so I'm gonna go on head on back. Okay, so anyway, yeah, so Castlevania Portrait of Ruin is a unique Castlevania game, and that is that we have the partner mechanic. So there are two main characters in this game. There is Jonathan, and then there is Charlotte. And you can switch between the characters via this. And they each specialize in different abilities. So Jonathan is more of a physical user, and Charlotte is more of a magic user. And they do have two different sets of equipments to work off of. They can equip on different things. Like a lot of other Castlevania games up until this point, you can, whenever you defeat enemies, you gain EXP, and when you gain enough XP, you gain levels, and when you gain levels, then your stats will increase. Okay, so right off the bat here, we have to get away here. There is a giant monster chasing after us, so we have to go ahead and get away, and also break all these pillars while we're at it here, and then we're gonna go ahead and stand up over here, grab this item called the beef jerky, and then we're just gonna chill. And man, this guy must be in large pain. He's kind of missing half its body. Like, what's going on with that? Oh man, that's a little. It kind of sucks. All right, so we get our first sub weapon, which is a throwing knife. So we go ahead and equip it. Oh, it's actually automatically equipped for us. But the throwing knife you can actually just do this and defeat enemies from a distance. It's pretty weak. I don't really rely on supplements too much. And then we also have another ability here, which is to wait. So when you call out your partner while you're crouching, then it allows them to stay, and then you can actually switch to them from wherever they are at, so that way we can make it above that pillar there. Alright, so we got ourselves our first sub ability for Charlotte, and that is Raging Fire. So you can actually, with this move, you can actually charge it, and a large burst of flame comes on out. And it does quite a bit of damage when it's fully charged. And then, if you head up over here, you get yourselves the Book of Spirits, which will display the names of the enemies that you are fighting. Okay, get ourselves another piece of equipment called the Head Guard. We're going to equip that. And right over here, these are warp rooms, which you can use to warp around the castle, as long as you find yourself another warp room in the process. You can go ahead and hit this switch over here, and this will open up this part, and if you head down over here, then you know exactly where we're at. It's kind of towards the beginning, so this is a bit of a shortcut. And we go ahead and head on inside over here. Something's here! It's not human? A monster! No, wait! I sense no evil from him! Ah, you can sense me. Who are you? A ghost, as you can see. Ghosts have no need for names. Impossible! Somehow he retained his consciousness after dying. It must be the castle's magic. I don't know about you, but he sure seems shady to me. Think what you will, it's your choice. However, can you truly destroy me with a whip you can't even use? Only one way to find out. Wait, hold on! How do you know he can't use the vampire killer? Huh? I find it very odd to find a ghost not controlled by the power of Dracula's castle. A smart girl compared to this foolish boy. Just before I die, I cast a magic barrier on myself, binding my soul to this place. I'm free from the castle's control, but I'm trapped here. But a paranormal entity like you can easily be affected by magic. Casting a barrier that repels the castle's magic is impossible, even for me. Just who are you? My name is meaningless, but I suppose you need to call me something. Very well, call me Wind. Mr. Wind. Just Wind is fine. Alright, Wind, what are you doing here? Did you hear him? He's trapped, you remember? I understand that, but if he truly has this much power, he could use other methods besides just binding his spirit here. My, you are a really bright little girl, aren't you? Stop treating me like a child. My name is Charlotte. Ah, I understand. And who is this boy? Who are you calling a boy? It's Jonathan Morris. The reason I'm here, simply put, is regret. I will not rest until the lord of this castle is vanquished. I thought I would lend assistance to those who would wish to defeat him. But if you can't move from here, what do you intend to do? In spirit form, I'm able to grant items and techniques I once possessed in life. I think they'll be of great help to you. In that case, please help us. No, I've been able to do fine without any of his help so far. So why don't you just... Right, so far. But this is Dracula's castle. Even if you could use that whip, it won't help you when you die. Don't you remember your father? Enough about my father. Just leave this to me, okay? My father's dead. Forget him. Sorry, but still. No, wait, I'm sorry. Guess I got a little over-dramatic there. You might be right, Charlotte. Win, perhaps we could use your help. Would you help us? If you can complete the task I give, only then I will help you. Alright, so then what do we got here? The priest should have some useful things for you in the next room. Get the potion and map. Alright, so this is pretty much our main side quest part of the game. So this is actually our first mandatory side quest. Welcome back! So you're selling your potions here? There aren't many now, but my stock will increase little by little. For a price, right? Yes, I'm afraid so, Master Jonathan. Don't try anything shifty, and don't even try to lie. Still, it is true that royal churches are short on money, or so they say. Thank you, you're lifesavers. Anyway, please have a look. Alright, so then...
I'll make you a tea.
This is your shop, you can buy various items. Right now, it's kind of a small amount right now, but as you can see, you get a preview of some pretty crazy items that if you can save up enough money for, then these are available to you. For now, I'm going to go ahead and get a potion and the map. And if you hear that sound, that confirms we actually completed what we're supposed to do.
Thank you.
And so, buying a potion, but more importantly, the castle map, you're actually able to see more of the map, as you can see on the top. Right now, we cannot do any more of what we see, what we can see on the map. All right, so then if we go ahead and go back to Wind, then as you can see, whenever you complete a quest,
Well done.
then we will get you get rewards basically. Sometimes it's upgrades, and then sometimes key items. In this case, we get ourselves the lizard tail, which allows us to slide. Now you should be able to advance deeper into the castle. If you complete the tasks I give you, I shall teach you even more, including magic skills. I may be able to entrust you with other items in the future as well. Sounds good to me. Oh, and one more thing. Regarding this castle's lord. You mean Dracula, right? I've read books about him. Dracula isn't this castle's lord. What do you mean? That's why they call this Dracula's castle. It is indeed Dracula's castle. However, the castle's lord is a vampire by the name of Brunner. I've heard nothing about that. As one would expect, his identity has been kept secret for years after all. He infuses magic into paintings to increase his power. You will undoubtedly come across his paintings in this castle. Search for these paintings. He's using the paintings to make the castle's power his, isn't he? Still, he isn't Dracula, after all, so we're safe for now. Be careful, his power grows stronger by the minute. No problem. We won't let you be tied down here for long, that's a promise. Trust us, Jonathan might seem unreliable, but he'd never break a promise. Heh, that's reassuring. Very well, best of luck to you. Alright then, let's go find those paintings. Alright then. So, yeah, now we can slide. And actually, fun thing about sliding is that sliding is the fast forward movement, but when you do not have your partner out, then you can actually do something called animation canceling, because as long as you do not have your partner out, then you can actually neutralize any animation. That includes knockback, using your weapon, as well as sliding. So normally when you slide, look at that at that lag at the very end of your slide animation. And so by constantly switching, then it cancels that slide animation. You can keep chaining that, and it is technically the fastest way to move in this game. This painting, its power is incredible. Must be one of those paintings. Without a doubt. I've got it! Care to share? This painting's function. Brunner is using it to control the power of this castle. Well then, let's hurry up and rip it to shreds. Impossible. Anything we do will be pointless. From what I can tell, based on the theory of curse amplification, this picture is a multi-layer quantum space barrier. A kind of paranormal phenomenon. Okay, and what's that mean in the human language? In short, think of it as a series of walls that surround the magic controlling Dracula's castle. The painting itself is just the outermost wall. As soon as you break it, it'll regenerate. It's unbreakable. How convenient. So now what? I'll align my magic with the painting so we can enter it. That'll be the best way to circumvent the castle's magic. Yours is quite high though. No problem. Come on, what do we have to lose? Okay then, here we go. So we're in the painting now? The will of the artist is embodied here. Alright, and so with that, we are now in this game's unique mechanic, and that is paintings. So remember in Mario 64, where you can go into paintings and you get taken to a different world? That's basically what it's like, but in Castlevania instead. This is what makes Portrait of Ruin pretty unique. And that is that while most of the game does take place within Dracula's castle, and this game is mostly non-linear in the style of Metroidvania, just like Castlevania games up until this point, there are other places within the paintings that you do got to explore as well, and the paintings themselves are also non-linear. There is a linear path that you have to take, but you don't always have to follow that because you're just free to explore wherever you like. So as a result, I am going to try my best to do 100% map completion. Again, I have not finished this game as of recording this playthrough right now, but I'm going to try my best. As well as trying my best to complete all the side quests. I have not been able to do it so far from how much I've played. Yeah, we'll do our best here. So when you have your partner out, they can help you fight, so it makes some of the fighting easy. However, when they take damage, then they will lose MP. So your MP is their health, while your health is pretty much whoever you're playing as, and you do share that HP. Like your characters do not have their own HP. It's whoever you're playing as will share the main HP, and then whichever you select as your partner will have the MP as their HP. So then we go and keep on going. We get ourselves a leather corset, and let's see. Yeah, we can take that. I can take a small bit of intelligence loss there in favor of more defense. All right, so yeah, so in these areas, in this case, City of Haze, you are going to encounter unique enemies that you will not see in the castle themselves. Alright, so I like using Charlotte a lot of the times. Not really because, I like her more than Jonathan. Like, I actually like them both for different reasons in this game. Charlotte's magic is really good. And I like using Jonathan. I like having Jonathan as my partner because I feel like, in my opinion, the AI works better for Jonathan as a partner, while I do quite a bit of work as Charlotte. Charlotte tends to have weaker weapons because she's not meant to be a physical attacker. So we go ahead and keep on going, and somewhere along the line, okay, right here, you can actually head down this way. There are some hidden areas that that you can reveal, and you'll get some really cool stuff out of them. And so, this being for an example, it's hard to really know that some of these spots are here, unless you're really curious and you just check every little wall or floor. Now, right now, we cannot 100% map complete this area right now because there are some abilities that we don't have. So we will be back here later if you intend on 100% map completing this area. So here's the bakery, and the bakery is interesting because when you hit the cash register, and then you hit this lamp or chandelier, then a random coin will fall into the cash register, and depending on the value of the coin, will determine what pastry you get from the counter. So you need a lot of luck if you want to get all of these items. Okay, and then I get Sacerdote. Now you can get the other two, but I'm not going to spend too much time on that. I'm going to go ahead and move on. So if you just care about going to the end of this area, which in a lot of cases is the boss, then these areas are very short. But if you intend on exploring everything, then you're going to put in a little bit more effort into... You're going to be spending quite a bit of time in these areas. So that's what I'm going to do here. As I am going to fill up everything. It should be worth noting that depending on which character you play as will determine the behavior of certain enemies. And we actually saw an example of that with some enemies so far. Okay, so what we just got here is a combination move. So you can actually do this, where both partners will actually attack at the same time. And there are actually more combo moves where you'll be seeing that. A lot of them take up a lot of MP, but